Afternoon, James.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Good, man.
Good. So, we're out on the golf course. I wanted to talk about game management, the mental game, and kind of mental imagery.
Okay.
So, when we were on the driving range and we had that the alignment stick, right, that was sticking the ground, and we were trying to work the shots left and right of it. So that was external imagery. We were trying to imagine the golf ball and the flight of the golf.
Right.
So I think that's a really useful tool to use to focus on what's external from us and let our kind of body do the rest for us. So right now we're on hole number 3, and it is a dog leg to the right. It is just about drivable, and so you can hit driver, but it does call for a little bit of a fade. So what I want you to do is I want you to try to imagine hitting the fade just like we were on the range, and step up and hit one of those for me.
Okay.
Wow. Awesome. So that was really good. You imagine the fade. You were able to hit that fade.
Yep.
So that was perfect. Mental imagery executed perfectly. Now, as for good players, we really need to work on our mental game a lot of time, is what separates us from playing really good golf.
Right.
So in a certain situation where, let's say you're playing in a tournament and you just bogeyed hole number 1 and hole number 2.
Right.
Okay. So you're probably pretty heated. You never like bogeying the first 2 holes. You need to make sure that you kind of get off the bogey train as fast as possible.
Okay.
And so sometimes that means playing a little conservatively. So here's a 4-iron.
Okay.
And I think one of the things we need to think about is our game management. So I want you to take the 4-iron. It's not going to put you as far up there, as your driver, but it will put you about 150, 140 yards out, which is a pretty manageable shot to try to make par and at least give ourselves a birdie putt to get one of those bogeys back. So let's hit the 4-iron and see if we can put ourselves in the fairway and with a conservative play.
Okay.
Good swing. So, 4-iron, right?
Yeah.
Right down the middle. You got yourself a 16-wedge or a 9-iron coming into the green. And so we're trying to manage damage control, right? Bogey, we need to make sure we get a par in the bag, get our round going. Okay?
Yep.
So as we're playing, and the more you play, that's what I want you to think about. I want you to think, what is the best shot here? What is the more conservative? What's the more risky shot? Am I willing to accept the penalty for taking the risk?
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.